Got the gavel right there.
Never going back.
I know, I was saying, I've never had a gavel before in any of my
You got
jobs.
2 now.
3. All right, so, here we are. So, has anybody got any changes to the agenda? Okay. Any public input? No public here. Okay, so.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I want to go back. I received a few letters to the Conservation Board emails, and they were regarding the Thomas tree project.
Oh, good.
I want to let them know, I did respond to each one, and I let them know that the Conservation Board is writing a letter to the designated agencies
Okay,
along with it, so I let them know.
all right. good.
Yeah,
Oh, can we find out who they are?
sure.
I don't have a pen either.
Hang on.
Should have taken the pencil out of the golf cart. Hi.
So one was from Mike Governale,
Yeah.
writing to ask if there's, do you want me to read them? Or you want me to just forward?
I don't know. What do you think, Jack?
I mean, I don't know if you can just even forward us just
I'll forward
the
'em.
content of it. I
Yep.
don't know.
Yep. It's just in regards to the trees.
No, we can talk about it when we're on tree.
Yeah,
Well, I went because it's public input.
Oh, okay.
Jose Francisco Urbina Zunga and Jessica Spears from 51 Thomas Avenue. And then there's another one from Ryan Thomas of 39 Thomas Avenue in regards to the Monroe County DOT project for Thomas Avenue beginning in 2027.
Oh, it's not supposed to begin till then.
so I assume they all have concerns.
Yes, as well. Yes.
So there's
But
none from any organizations.
Right, and so I know that we're gonna talk about it later, and I did send in my email and I wanted to discuss on who we are sending the letter to, because, with the, letter that was sent to the constituents within the town, had a list of people on it, and I wanted to see if you guys wanted me to add that to, so it's from Adam Bello and Tom Fries, who's the director of Monroe County DOT, as
So
well.
did the letter already go out?
It did not.
Oh.
It did not, because I just saw that we spelled Pattonwood wrong, so I had to correct that.
Yeah.
And then this Samuel Giovino, the transportation project manager. And there's 6 different people that are CC'd on this actual letter. So I thought it would be more beneficial, and I wanted to ask the board as a whole to send it to all these individuals that are CC'd and on this actual letter.
Makes sense.
So the letter
Versus-
is from what, the county to these people? I mean, what is,
This is the general letter that was sent, public notice regarding upcoming roadway improvements on Thomas Avenue.
hey,
If you-
have we seen that letter? I don't remember.
No, we never have.
We never got it. I don't
Okay.
believe we got it. It went to the supervisor's office.
Okay, well,
But
could you
if you
forward
go,
that?
if you go onto the Monroe County DOT website, is
Should
how
have come
I
to us
found it.
anyway.
Monroe County DOT website. Oh, that's Maryland.
Yeah, the way we heard about it was from Scott.
Yeah.
Well, Aaron was invited. I believe Aaron did go to that meeting, the public meetings that were held by the residents, or by Monroe County DOT.
Yeah. Did they had one meeting so far?
I can't even,
Okay.
hang on. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
In the left margin, it says project updates. And it states that it gives you obviously the Arundequoit Culver Road project that's going on right now. Arundequoit North Goodman project. There's an Arundequoit North Witten Road newsletter project. And then it gives information. There's, so it's Arundequoit Thomas Avenue Public Info Letter, Arundequoit Thomas Avenue Public Project, Arundequoit Thomas Avenue Open House Scroll 1, and then they have Open House Scroll 2. So what those are, I believe that's what happened at the open houses with they probably showed the sections of the road that they're working on at these open meetings.
Okay.
So I do recommend going on to that website and reading through. It says St. Paul Boulevard to Pattonwood Drive, Town of Arundequoit. It shows the whole project location, the proposed improvements, the pavement width.
So they saw fit to, to consult with the people that live on Thomas Avenue,
That's
but,
how. That's how.
but not other stakeholders in the town.
Well, it did go to the supervisor's office.
Well, we know that's, who knows where from there it went,
I don't.
went anywhere. Should have
Well-
come to us, it should have come to the planning board.
Well, as an advisory board, I'm not sure, but, it's a Monroe County DOT road, that's the thing.
I understand.
So I don't know.
That doesn't mean that we can't have any input.
True?
Yeah, I mean, especially if they're looking for input from the residents of Arundequoit about this project that is in Arundequoit, you would think that, that would be something they would send to us.
Well, once they get the letter from, that I wrote, you can correct it any way you want. But once they get that, if they fail to contact, the stakeholders that I listed, then I think to me, that's not acceptable, but I don't set the rules, of course, but.
And it went to Supervisor Evans, it went to Monroe County Legislator David Long, it went to Steve Bars, Communications of Special Events in Monroe County, Henry Chief of Highway and Bridge Engineering, Thomas Polish, Deputy Director of Transportation, and Thomas Fries, Director of Transportation.
The letter that, not my letter, but the
No,
other letter.
this is a letter from the Department of Transportation,
okay.
the public notice of the upcoming roadway improvements.
Okay,
The public open house meeting, we invite you to attend an public open house to learn more about the project and provide your input. It was Tuesday, July 15th from 5 to 7 in St. Paul Fireman's Exempt on 690 Thomas Avenue.
okay.
Now, the letter that Steve wrote, did we get any input from legal or anything like that as far as who we should send
No,
it
we can,
to?
I mean, as an advisory board, you're more than welcome to send a letter out to whoever you want, constituents or,
Okay.
Okay,
Adam, Mr.,
fellow.
County Executive, the Director, Tom Fry. So that's why I wanted to bring it back before I sent it, because in your email, you wanted me to send it to all the zoning board, planning board, which they don't have any jurisdiction over it.
No, but they
That's a
should
good
be
point.
aware of it, though.
But they should be aware of it.
Yep, and
Well, yeah,
It's just,
maybe they'll want to make comments on it once they're aware of our concerns and.
okay.
I think, you weren't here, but Scott's really concerned about it's not that they just wanna, clear the trees out, which those trees are really, they're what characterize Thomas Avenue.
Yeah, there's some huge trees that
And
they.
and Scott believes that anything they wanna do there can be done without having to remove at least maybe some, but not, but he thinks the root structure can be protected there and that they should do whatever they can to mitigate any harm they do to the trees, rather than right up front take them down. So,
Okay. Well,
but
like I-
anyway, the letter, I think I spent a lot of time on it, but I was a little miffed that I didn't get more response from the board here, in regard to it, whether it was sounds good or whatever, because normally we do that. But,
But
you know,
normally we don't get a big response.
So you know what I'll do is I'm
Well,
just gonna email this link right now to all of you.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Michelle.
Copy.
Those people clearly have something to do with the project.
Here's the link, and then I don't know if you want to look at what they are proposing and make sure that the letter goes with what they're proposing. I don't know
Yeah.
if you saw any of these. Did Scott have any of these diagrams or
Hit a rough one. It was like a high level.
legends or anything?
there wasn't, there,
Okay.
at the time,
So-
at that time, they hadn't submitted to anybody,
Well-
a clear-cut proposal, to our knowledge.
Well, they had.
Why don't we do this? Why don't you send us that link, and everybody can take a look at it, and with respect to your letter, we can all suggest then who it should go to. And I don't know, do we need to?
And we
Agree on
we
that
can
then?
also change the letter, you know.
Yeah,
I-
well,
Yeah.
I think your
I
letter
thought
was
the
really
letter
good. I
was
thought we
good. I wrote
commented.
that.
I thought
Yes,
some of us did
yeah.
comment on it.
I think, I didn't say we knew anything about, we would like to see the proposal, you know.
Yeah,
But I think the letter is mostly saying that that they should be consulting with other stakeholders besides, I didn't say besides Timus Avenue, but, that are, within the town of Arundecoit.
So should we
That's
say?
basically, I don't know that we have to say any more than that,
No,
because,
I mean, should we say, we'll look at the link that you send us, see who it went to and, what it said, basically.
yeah.
Then look at
then-
the letter.
And
Then
within
maybe
a
we'll
week,
send it to all
have it
those
back
people
in,
too.
Maybe within a week, just,
But you have to
Just
send
send
the
that
letter, right? We can't do it, right?
I can send the letter for you, yes, but I just wanted to reiterate the other additional people
Yes, thank
that
you.
were involved with.
Right,
it
so
So
that
we
are-
can add those we can add those.
can we plan on, say, sending the letter out, say, next week at this time? After we all get a chance to look at what the county sent out, and then
yeah, I
and
mean,
compare it to the letter, see who it needs to go to, that sort of thing.
everybody should look at it, get on it, and get back.
Right.
Yeah.
I have input, but I don't want to go like out of order of the agenda. Are we still in public input, or are we coming back to the discussion
While
about
we're
Thomas
talking
Avenue?
about it,
Why don't we just finish talking about
Okay.
this right
I agree that it should definitely go to everyone who sent the public letter as well. I don't think that it was like publicized enough, so I think a role that we could have is asking like, hey, could there be another public input meeting? And we like let more people know about it to
that's basically
attend and
what I
have
was
input.
kind of,
yeah.
Yeah.
And some other people I think we could send the letter to would be Color Arundecoit Green
yeah.
and make sure they're aware of it. And I think I did email the Environmental Management Council, and so I'm going to bring it up again at the meeting in 2 weeks. But like we could just send an email to that whole board
Right.
also, just to make sure like everyone's aware, and if there is another option for a public input meeting that more people are aware. Because I don't think any of us knew about it until Scott brought it up, and
Right.
the meeting had already passed. So
So does that make sense, that within a week or so, we can
Yeah.
get all the comments back and then get it all to Michelle and say, let's send this out? If any
Yeah.
changes need to be made, we can suggest that, but I don't think so. It looked pretty darn good.
Like that.
And, go from there.
yeah, I thought we had at least half the people on the board comment that it looked good. So I thought it was like
Maybe
already
they got, I've had
approved.
trouble with stuff going into my spam folder.
Oh, yeah. I think
Oh, sure.
I think a majority
I thought it would,
approved, backed it.
4, I think I got like 4.
4?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, I only saw a couple, too, I think. So, yeah, sometimes my stuff, I've been losing stuff to my spam folder. And I don't check my email every day. And then I don't go into my spam folder every day, for sure.
Paying your Spectrum bill?
All right.
I had to
so-
take out a
so any-
loan for that.
So hopefully within a week, we'll kind of come to an agreement on where we should go
Sure.
with this, and
Yeah, and get it out. Then if they see all these other names copied too, or other interested parties, that may give them more impetus
Encourage them
to be a little more forward with their proposal.
yeah.
A little wide, you know.
Michelle, do you know offhand whether the Thomas Avenue people are up in arms about this?
There's a few of them. I did receive a few of those letters, but I haven't heard anything additional because, as I just saw that letter, I've been having anybody refer them to, I forget his name. Here it is, hang on. Samuel Giovino. He had, if you are unable to attend the open house, you would like to submit comments or ask questions, please contact me by phone by August 5th of 2025. But I mean, it's out there on their website, so
Yeah.
it says contact information.
It looks like there's a petition
Yes,
to preserve the trees. It looks like it has almost 800 signatures.
that's what I heard. That's why I included that in the letter.
Okay.
That we were aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we know who the organizer is? Is it just a resident or is it a group?
One was a resident.
I think it's a resident.
Resident?
Well, then
Wonder
maybe,
how
Steve,
they got
maybe you can
800
initiate this by
signatures.
sending
That's
it out
pretty
to
good.
everybody,
Just-
the letter
yeah,
out to everybody
it's on
again and
the,
say, let's
Nextdoor
talk
app.
about this, and within a week, get all the comments back, decide who we should send it to. And make sure you include Scott on that too, because I think,
And I did, I believe.
yeah.
He
no, I
responded.
know.
He made like an edit, I think too. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the one that changed the spelling of Pattonwood.
Yes.
Maybe I had it right.
We'll note that.
I've talked with him a couple times on the phone. You know, and they would be, in my opinion, and the board can comment as you want. We know Scott and his knowledge of trees. He's probably the most knowledgeable person, certainly in town government. And, he's concerned, and he's also the person that they could consult with on how to save the trees.
Right.
How they can do what, or maybe they could just modify what they want to do, but somehow they believe that, taking that asphalt out and, putting a curb back in, or whatever they're doing to improve that side of the road, that they can do that, but they have to take the trees out. So we don't
Yeah, that makes no sense.
We don't think so, and but at the very least, they should be willing to talk with members of the town, interested parties, and discuss it.
All right, so let's see what we come up with in the next week, and
Yeah.
maybe by then we'll be able to send the letter out to all the parties that we think it should go to.
So I did send the link, and then I also attached to the link the the letter
Okay.
that Steve wrote and that people had commented on. And I also did forward the emails that I had received
Okay,
from the residents.
all right, great, then we can just go from there and get everything back to you and see where we go from there.
Okay, perfect.
Thanks, Michelle, that was good.
Yeah, thank
catch.
you.
Did you copy Scott on all that too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great.
So
Oh, yeah.
there's no legal problem, is there, with us sending a letter of this nature out?
No,
We're not overstepping our bounds, or?
nope. as an
I
advisory
tried to,
board, you're more
I
than
tried to
welcome.
use language that was, you know, I did put quotations around improvements, but that's, you know, as far as I went. I tried to be,
It's appropriate.
I tried not to get, and I tried it for it not to be personal, although, you know, I have a stake as well.
All right, anything
Okay.
else on that for now? Okay, last month's minutes, and I really appreciate you taking those
Yeah,
minutes.
good job.
And any comments or corrections or anything to the minutes?
I'll move them as submitted.
I did see something, I'm gonna read.
I hadn't caught this before, but it says, power Irondequoit. Oh yeah, under rain barrels, it's color Irondequoit green, but I don't know how much that matters, so. I did reach out to them, but we can come back to that.
And I think I just mentioned that the farmer's market we had this past month was, I mean, the solid waste, it's Monroe County Solid Waste. That's, I mean, it just says solid waste team, but it's Monroe County Solid Waste staff here.
So what, I'm sorry, Alex,
Under rain barrels, the
could
last.
also partner with color around Quake Green?
Yep,
I just wanna fix it now.
Well, on the liaison report, it wasn't, the plan was not to remove all trees, it was to remove trees on the west side of Thomas Avenue. And the gutter and asphalt were, I don't know if that's going on both sides or not. But that's,
Well, what if we just remove all the,
Yeah, it's in the wall.
just put remove trees on what, on
moved,
the west?
moved many trees.
Yeah, maybe that's.
Put
Yeah.
many in there,
Yeah,
that's
that's a good idea.
too many. We can put two. Okay, that's it for me.
And I'm sorry, back to Dan, Monroe County Farmers Market? You
Yeah,
had something
under
on
the
that?
farmer's market, it was the Monroe County Solid Waste Team. I just wanted to specify that that was who was here.
Perfect.
Perfect.
So just the three then.
Yep.
Anything else, board?
Okay, so Jack,
I'll move the minutes as amended.
need a second?
Second.
All in favor of approving the minutes?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Okay, correspondence, I mean, I guess what we already talked about
8. Yep.
counts as the correspondence probably. Was there anything else? New business? Okay. Unfinished business. I guess some of this stuff we won't be able to talk about since Scott's not here, as far as Tree Town.
So Scott did say, did just send an email and stated that he have ordered for plantings for this fall. I was gonna do it under the liaison report, but we could do
Oh,
it under
okay.
Tree Town USA.
Okay,
I'm gonna add it here. Shoot, sorry.
okay.
Scott has ordered planting for this fall, 19 different species, 120 trees in all.
Wow.
And he had, let me go back to my inbox.
Is this for, tree, along the highways?
I believe.
Yeah.
So I will just forward you this planting list because I probably can't pronounce each and
Yeah.
every tree.
No, that makes more sense.
Sounds great. Thank you.
And we probably wouldn't understand him if you did. So. Okay, farmers market updates. We've talked about rain barrels, and I know, I guess from the last meeting, we said Jack was gonna get together with Kimmy and see if
Shot
she
Kimmy a
suggests.
note and I didn't hear back from her. That's unusual.
I also reached out to Color Arundequoit Green. I sent them an email seeing if they'd want to partner, but I didn't hear back. So I'll follow up.
Okay.
I'm sorry, color Arundequoit green?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Isn't there another, is it an organization called Arundequoit Now, or something like that?
There's quite a few I know, but that one doesn't ring a bell.
But is that the only, organization in the town that's not associated with the government that is environmentally concerned?
Color Arundequoit green
Yeah.
is not. I don't know. I know they've partnered with the Arundequoit Rex though. Didn't they hold something? Was it the rec center or was it the farmers market?
They did the farmers market,
The farmers market,
eco fair,
the
yeah.
eco fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they invited us to. Yeah.
Was Megan Sweeney's organization Color Arundequoit Green, or was she in a different group?
Oh.
Seems to me there was more than one organization.
Yeah, I had that impression too, but I can't.
Maybe somebody can do a search and come up with additional
Yeah.
groups that we can reach out to regarding rain barrels.
There is a group, I think, called Arundequoit Now, or, I don't know. I've seen it on Facebook. I'll check it out if I,
All right, well, since we don't have a handle yet on rain barrels, is there anything else that anybody would like to do at a farmer's market, say this month?
Oh, we have to go to the farmers market this
Well, we
month?
don't have to,
Oh.
but I mean, that's what we've been trying to do is once a month
Oh.
during the summer, so. So I guess we've done the birdhouses, we've done Monroe County Solid Waste.
have we done anything on invasives
We
recently?
could. Go ahead.
Have we done anything on invasives
No.
recently? A lot of invasive plants.
I've done that for several years.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we could, like, have a table and some kind of game or something about leaving all the leaves as we head into the fall to protect, like, the firefly larvae and everything, so people don't rake.
It's a good idea.
Get the kids telling their parents not to rake.
It was a short firefly season this year, because we had that cold weather.
Yeah,
Usually, like
so
where I live, it's like a wetland. We drive through a wetland, which they wouldn't build this road now, but they had thousands and thousands. Every year it does.
Yeah,
And
we had
then
a lot.
usually it lasts for at least a month, and it only lasted a couple of weeks. But I see the larvae when I'm, in the snow on my driveway. It's just, you see they're glowworms, they're called, right? You actually see them glowing in the snow. It's like,
oh, yeah?
yeah, you never saw that?
No.
Oh, yeah. At the end of my driveway, I always see them. So usually every time I'll take the garbage down, and it'll be 2 or 3 of them by where they plowed by the edge.
Okay, well, I don't know, is that something you would want to do, or you just wanted to suggest that somebody do?
I can brainstorm about it, and if I come up with something, send an email.
Okay. Any other suggestions on anything? On invasives, we'd obviously have to have somebody who was knowledgeable on the topic. Who would we?
Yeah,
Partner
I know.
on that.
Usually they have pamphlets and things, and
Like cooperative extension or something? Is that who would do it? I mean, I just
Yeah.
don't know who would be involved in that.
what have we done in the past, Jack?
Well, that composting thing was pretty good, but we thought we would wait till next year for that. And we should, if we do the composting thing again, we should do what, we did the last time. Take a couple of those big plastic things and start composting some stuff
Yeah.
and have it in various stages. Dan had 2 or 3 of them, and I had a whole bunch of leaf compost from different years from Webster. And the people could see what was going on. That worked pretty good,
Yeah.
but we have to plan ahead. We have to compost something.
We'll have to get a hold of Dan to get those
Get
containers
those
again.
containers.
His kids seem to eat a lot of those little orange or the cheese balls. The big,
Different Dan, by the way.
yeah.
Just want to mention, I looked back one year in September, we did, the Master Gardener, Judy, and I'm probably gonna mess up her name, Prevatil, Prevatil is Master Gardener. We hosted the Arundecoit Conservation Board with a special guest, was a Master Gardener.
They're a good team. They always get a good response when they're there. And if they're a member of that, you have to do some community service, so they're looking for places to be.
Oh, that's good.
So
Yeah.
they're a good choice.
So what organization is
I
it?
forget
Is
who
that the cooperative
organized
extension?
it.
I think it is Cornell
I know,
Co-op.
yeah, I know Cornell Cooperative Extension has master gardeners, whether that's the same people.
I know it. I know a master gardener, but she lives in the city. But she's connected.
Well, doesn't that come out from the Cornell Co-op?
That's what he
Yeah,
just
that's
said,
what I'm
yeah.
saying, yeah. I mean, they have master gardeners at Cornell.
Yeah, I think that's how we got a hold of them. And they tend to jump at the opportunity. We've had them a number of times.
Well.
And everybody likes to talk to them because everybody's got questions about their garden. I think that's a good idea.
That sounds like the most doable on a short notice.
Well, does anybody want to contact them and see if they would be willing to come out? Do we have a specific date that we would have to do, or a amount of time that we would need to get approved to do it?
I can't answer that without contacting the farmer's market staff, but I don't see why they couldn't add an additional table. I mean, you're not gonna need nothing more than a table and a couple chairs, correct?
Right.
We just would have to secure, I would say try to secure somebody first for one of the September dates. So, you have the 11th, the 18th, the 25th, and I was just looking on the website, it looked like the outdoor season continues to October 2nd. But I can confirm that with, that department head. But it looks like September 11th, September 18th, September 25th, and October 2nd.
Probably toward the end. We need
Probably
to know.
18th or the 25th.
Not next week.
Yeah, next week is a little quick. Okay, would anybody want to sit in with them?
Can't, I gotta work.
If we get them, I'll be there.
Okay,
Somebody else can get them.
All right, let me see if I can get a hold of them. And,
I'll contact my contact if I hear, if I get, you know,
okay, you have a
'cause
contact
I
with
know-
the cooperative extension?
huh?
You mean with the cooperative extension?
No, I'll contact the master gardener I
Oh,
know
I see.
and see if I can find out anything, or she may wanna do it.
Well,
She's real active in it.
well, would you want to sit in with the cooperative extension? Doesn't mean if
I don't know, she's a master gardener. I don't know if she's connected with them or not.
Okay.
I'll find that out and I'll at least get back to you about it, okay?
All right, and then, once we find out if that's a possibility, if not, I'll try to get a hold of Cornell Cooperative Extension, and then I'll let Michelle know what the possible dates they could do and see if that works.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, social media updates?
For Facebook, we have 990 follows. It's not letting me see the likes right now for some reason. And then for Instagram, we have 16 follows. And we're 10 follows away on Facebook from 1,000. So when we do, I'll make us a treat. And I know we've moved past this, but I didn't really get much of a response for the rain barrels. No one reached out like verbally, and I think we got like 3 likes on them.
Yep, okay.
It wasn't meant to be.
Well,
Maybe something we have to drop.
well, maybe that's something we could plan on next year again if we have enough lead time on it then.
Yep.
Okay, Deer Management Program Board, EMC and RAC, there hasn't been anything in the last month or quite a while, actually for the summer, I guess, the EMC and the RAC.
First meeting's 2 weeks from now.
Right, and the first Recycling Advisory Committee meeting is next Thursday. A liaison report, any more than what you already said? Okay. All right, so the revised submission from Beacon Estates, Newport Road. Michelle had sent something out to all of us. I don't know if people had a chance to look at it or comment or,
One of the comments had to do with, from Labella, that they wanted a map that showed the house thing
Position.
with the E-pods on it. Did they send that? I didn't see it in the collection that I got.
So, this is still, the revised plans are still before Labella right now, and the planning board is not, will be getting them next week.
Okay.
So I thought the best bet moving forward would be to give you a copy, Jack,
Okay.
and look at it, and if anybody else wants to take a copy and look at it, and then maybe via email,
One of the things.
unless you wanna just,
They had a response to each of Labella's points in that last set of stuff we got.
in the letter, Costas responded, to, Labella's comments dated, is it May 6th? Couldn't have been, maybe. But they did provide the full environmental assessment form. Response based on other comments. Which one were you talking about, Jack?
Well, I forget the number of it, but they had asked for a layout of the E-pods with the housing,
Okay.
the layout of the house on the same thing. And then what I saw in the note, or when I went to the set of stuff you sent, I couldn't find that.
So is the zoning still in question, the zoning permits? Or have they been granted to be able to build 5 lots on this parcel?
I don't think.
No, the planning board has not approved anything on this project.
Okay.
Planning
Well,
board
the
needs-
zoning board would do the, no?
Subdivision approval for residential is planning board.
Okay.
Planning board has to approve the 5-lot subdivision
Okay,
and the E-pods.
right.
And so they came before the planning board had comments and asked them to address LaBella's comments, and they also asked them to address Monroe County Planning and Development's comments that were submitted. And this is the revised plans addressing those comments.
Okay,
So now it'll go back to the board, planning board, and they'll look at what they have and haven't addressed, as well as LaBella. As the town engineer will.
so they're gonna look at that this month.
It's coming back, because the public hearing's still open, so they will be back for the September meetings, correct?
Right, okay.
Yeah, I think what Jack was referring to, comment number 3 by Labella was the steep slope protection districts. They were supposed to include on the, it says, while the application is submitted, has features.
Oh, yes.
We don't
it's-
have, there's not a drawing that includes it.
Well, it's sheet 6 of 6, CA 120. I have this last page that shows the lines as well as the dwellings in it.
Said they submitted it, but
Jack?
She's got the drawing up there.
did you want?
I'm surprised that they're still sticking to 5 lots on this parcel. There'd be a lot less environmental, damage if it was 3.
Reading an erosion plan, it looks like, with the elevations, max slope, 3 to 1. Is that what you're talking about, my
Well-
friend?
This is the Costa chart.
Yeah.
We asked the applicant to provide a graphic or drawing that identifies with shading or color areas of 15% slope or greater on the project site and immediately surrounding the site. That doesn't show, that's a grading plan and that shows, it doesn't identify the steep slopes. They asked for, identify 15% slopes or greater with shading or color.
Oh, okay. Well, that could be a comment that we can add. That it's still missing.
Is this what they're gonna,
This is what the board's gonna look at. This is the new revised plan from August 25th.
well, whoever goes might wanna comment on that.
Unless,
Oh, wait, there it
Oh.
is. Okay, that's
oh,
what,
there you go. 15 of 15% or greater slope
so
is
they
the
did it.
shaded. But they don't have the overlay of the dwellings on it. Didn't you want the dwellings on there?
you didn't ask for that.
Oh, okay.
You think he would?
Well, between the two of them, you can figure it out. Was this, does this show up in what you sent us?
It should.
Yeah.
I didn't get to this page.
Sheet 3 of 6.
Okay, I'll look again.
I can double check.
Well,
make
this is,
sure.
this is what I was wondering about.
Well, I send what they send me, so.
I'll look again.
Do you want the hard copy?
If I,
You wanna take a hard copy with you? You can.
yeah, I will. I'll bring it back.
Should Noel have a hard copy since she'll be going to the meetings? Or-
Yeah.
Sure. You wanna give this to Noel? Jack?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. No pressure. Oh, sweet. That's what you handed me.
Yeah, it was really tough to copy it from the, Michelle sent.
Let me make sure I have that.
Okay, so I don't know if anybody else had any more comments on what they
Are you
submitted.
gonna go to that one, Shaq?
Yeah, I'll probably go to it, but I'm not on.
I know you're not.
Noel's on. That letter that Scott sent us, that wasn't on the input to the planning board, or was it?
It will be.
Because they did not respond specifically to the amount of trees being destroyed.
So Scott's letter came after,
Okay,
because the applicant and the agent met in June, and I believe Scott's letter's dated July.
but they'll get a copy of that.
Yes,
And they have to
Absolutely.
respond to him. Because I didn't see a direct, they had a thing that they said they responded to us, but I didn't see anything responded to his points.
so Scott's letter was July, 16th. And then,
Well, he sent us a memo on July 16th, but did he send that out to anybody? He sent a
Thoughts on
letter
the property?
that date? Because he sent us a memo that date also.
I don't understand what you mean, a letter versus a
Said he sent a
memo.
letter, I mean, he sent us an email.
He sent it to us, but not necessarily to the,
Yeah, so he sent it to us.
Right, and then I usually send it on to the applicant and agent.
Oh, okay, well.
He's
yeah,
not gonna send it directly to them.
Okay, yeah, no, we didn't see a letter go out, so all we saw is the email, so. Okay, so a letter went out that basically said what he said in his email.
Correct.
Okay.
Good.
All right, well, then they responded back on July 22nd. If his letter didn't go out to the 16th, they probably didn't have time to review it, or maybe they hadn't even received it yet at that.
And if I recall correctly, there was a lot of going back and forth with the site walks.
Yeah.
as far as I could see, that it isn't stated in here, but did they move any of the house lots in this revised plan, or are they still the same? My biggest issue on this thing is get the number of the lot.
They're proposing 5, when in actuality, the land is more suited to less than that, like, say, 3.
That's true.
But whether or not, you know, we could have any influence over that. But I remember when Scott was here, we discussed it, and he felt that there was a real lot of trees that would be taken down, mature trees, and certainly a lot less if it was, 3 lots, which it's. You were concerned about the proximity to a steep slope on
Yeah.
at least one of them, I remember, right?
Yeah, a lot. Can't see it on this, it doesn't have the grading on here, but this lot, the house that they had drawn in the original plan sits right at the steep slope.
Yeah, it was
And
either
our
4 or 5.
experience in the past is when people build right up to the steep slope, the next thing they want to do patio or something on the back, which extends into the steep slope. And frequently, we've asked to move away from the steep slope. When I was talking to the engineer from Kostic, he indicated that he didn't have room to move it forward because of the driveway. I don't understand that. But, I'll go to that meeting with you, Noel, and I'll ask that question.
So if I recall correctly, I believe Labella was the one that, had some comments in regards to the site distance coming down the road. If you recall where the driveways were around the curve.
Yep.
And they did, it looks like they did move that lot line back,
Yeah,
but I
that's
just
on the
can't,
other side.
on the other side.
Side, and they added a retaining wall on that side. But the one I'm worried about, it's lot 5, I think.
Yeah, 4 and 5 are the ones on the north side. Those were the ones that were adjacent to the steep slope.
I'll ask that question again, and
Oh, the two on the, across the street you're talking about, right?
just the lot 5. The other one seems to be properly cited, and it's not nearly so big a problem.
Well, a lot of this problem with encroachment on steep slopes and cutting trees down would be mitigated if the planning board doesn't allow them to subdivide it into 5 lots.
What would be their,
Didn't we when we originally heard about this, wasn't it proposed for 3 lots? Am I mistaken?
I think they didn't have anything on the north side of the street in the one we saw a long time ago.
Yeah.
So what do you think about, drafting a letter, Jack, and getting it out to the board?
Well, what do we want to say?
Yeah, if you get our concerns ahead of time.
We could reiterate the idea that lot 5 is too close. All our other complaints, Labella had addressed in detail. So, should I write a letter saying that we're concerned about the location of the house on lot 5 and let it go at that?
Well, if they haven't approved the subdivision for 5 lots, why can't we, I mean, say something in regard to the amount of disturbance to the land there, losing a lot of trees, encroaching on, and it would be more suitable to have less lots.
Well, if Scott's letter's gonna go in, they're gonna have to respond to that.
Well, I mean, he could use our backup. I don't know, that's just, I've talked with him a couple times about it, and he said there's it's a loss of a lot of trees there. It's that whole area is like underneath is sand, right? Basically.
Yeah, I mean, that.
It's a fragile piece of property, and they're trying, in my opinion, but they're trying to put too much on,
But Michelle, you had indicated there wasn't much of a negative response from the people in the subdivision above there, Mooring Line Drive.
Not that I recall.
Yeah.
I believe there was a couple that spoke at public input.
They were outraged when the Newport project was,
yeah, that was because they cut their sight line down. I don't blame them there,
So we could add something like recommend decreasing the proposed 5 lot subdivision?
Yeah, why not?
all right. And then I'll say specifically, we're also worried about the
Yeah.
location of lot 5, house location on lot 5. You gotta ask yourself, what findings could the planning board have to not allow 5 houses? They filled out the site capacity worksheet and they got room to do it.
Well,
Yeah, I'm not sure there'd be a legal basis for it, to be honest with you.
doesn't hurt to why, we could put in the letter while we're, concerned that putting 5 lots on this parcel involves too much, encroachment on the environment and the steep slope and the removal of trees. You know, we could mention that we feel that way, because if I feel that way, I don't know, maybe everybody else doesn't.
Or recommend having the planning board taking a hard look at the site capacity worksheet.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Because Jack's concerned about that one lot, yes, but then, and Scott's concerned about the number of trees that'll be lost over there.
Yeah, so like Jack said, they're gonna have to respond to Scott's letter also,
Yeah,
so I mean,
but without us saying anything about the, well, do other people besides me think they're putting too much building on?
Oh, no, I think we all agree that they're overdoing it.
Well, so then they haven't approved that yet, so why can't we help Scott along with his thoughts and because his concerns are real and we have ours about the steep slope, so.
All right, so I write the thing in the
You can,
Conservation Board thinks this is just too many houses on this parcel due to the amount of trees that need to be destroyed.
and the encroachment on,
Encroachment on the steep slopes.
and the fragile nature of the soil. Just so that that's, you know, in their mind. Otherwise, they're gonna steamroll it, you know, I mean, you know, they may be able to do it. But, you know, they didn't want it, the guy doesn't have room to move it away from the steep slope, this one, you know?
Yeah, I couldn't understand why he can't move that house forward.
Yeah,
I did find the property line stakes for that house, and it's not really near the street, near Newport Road.
but they're, you know, at this point, they've already got a, you know, they'd have to they'd have to redraw all this for say 3 or 4 lots instead of 5.
well, all right, why doesn't, so you think we need to send them a letter before the next meeting? Is that what you're saying, before the
Yeah,
planning board meeting?
Well, the workshop's Monday,
Right, the 15th.
the 15th.
I'll try to write this tonight, and everybody try to respond to the note
Okay.
Yep,
immediately, and
okay,
so that Michelle can put it in the packet.
Okay.
all right.
right. So Steve keeps asking the question, do we all agree that it would be better to not have so many houses on that property? I mean,
Yes.
okay, I think it's unanimous.
Okay, good. We can put the unanimous,
We all said it, yes.
in quotes.
Now, whether that'll have any legal bearing on anything,
No, but
who
it-
knows?
it
But
just-
at least it's a
It
comment.
makes them,
Yeah, think about it.
Yeah, take a second look.
Yep.
So I do have in the minutes here that I'm gonna forward once we're done with the meeting tonight, concerned with lot 5 being too close to the slope.
Yep.
I have recommend decreasing the proposed 5-lot subdivision or taking a hard look at the site capacity worksheet.
Yep.
And then I have concerned with the amount of trees being removed and the proposed construction of the homes close to the steep slope.
very good.
Yep. Perfect.
So Jack
Perfect.
can work off, it'll help Jack to work off of
Right.
the
your
minutes
notes.
for
Yep.
his letter.
All right, very good.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Michelle, could I pick up a copy of the original application tomorrow?
Sure,
You still got that?
I should.
Okay. I'll come over and take a look at that.
Okay. So you want the original plan, just the
Yeah.
plan? Because I have one here that you can borrow, because I know you're always good with bringing it back.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to
Okay.
stop over.
Yeah, if you got that, I'll take that home too.
He was gonna bring you lunch.
Yeah, or I can run upstairs and grab it. So you don't have to come back.
Oh, she's got one.
I thought you
Take it.
said you had.
I'll take that one.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess, you know, other than that, we'll see what Lavella has to say and what, Scott has to say about the response that came in, and, well, the county has to respond to the response as well, right? So, okay. Anything else that anybody wants to talk about? If not, I guess I'll look for a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
Meeting adjourned.
we stand adjourned.